Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off in Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by the first-time All-Pro Nick Bonito.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
The second down run by Pacheco. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll throw 3rd and long. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get 6 and a first down as well.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. You know, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. Another throw here for McCarthy. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
Gets it again. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Putting a receiver in motion. McCarthy to throw for it. He's got it. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. It's an Isaiah Pacheco Pacheco, touchdown. Extra point is up and good from slot. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. From the gun is Prescott. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Hey, kill! 47!
Prescott now on 3rd down. Got his man. This is McMillan. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35.
We're going to 54. We're going to 47. Hey, 47. We're going to 53. 26.
1st down, here's Dak. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 16 yards. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down.
From the red zone now. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish off their opening drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions start off well to tie things 7-7.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory, and he's finally hauled down at the 43. They get 22 out of that play, and it's good for a New York first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They have it 2nd and 4. Collins, the receiver, in motion left. On the draw, it's Pacheco. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of one more yard here on 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
And send a receiver left. McCarthy throwing on this 3rd and 1. It's caught. Chase has it. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
A gain of 7. First down, New York.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Collins, the receiver, in motion left. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. Brought in. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants take a second quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. So 20 yards on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Brought in right side by McMillan. Shoots away from one. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Running a screen now for Jones. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
That's another Detroit Lions.
Jacobs is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip to the Cowboys, the big boys up front, because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This is reeled in nicely downfield by Jones. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Handoff here to Jacobs. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Dak now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They gain 11 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
First down from the 42.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Dak. That's complete. Here's Jones. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
He finds Jacobs here underneath. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Dak throwing again. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Yeah, here we go. I take one. Hey, kill. What do you think?
Throwing again, Prescott. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
What do you think?
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Saw the lane, hit it quick, called out a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Kill. What do you think?
On second down, Jacobs. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's good for a Lions first down. First and goal at the 2-yard
Jacobs
line.
runs it in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Lions tie this game at 21.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Man in motion here. Here's McCarthy, first and 10. Collins got it left side. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 24 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First and 10. It's McCarthy. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They've got a man in motion. Here's McCarthy on first and 10. He has room past the 25. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
Going again now, McCarthy. Collins there to grab it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Slide's kick is up and good. And they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Valus Jones now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Able to get it to Benson. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Going to 53. Hey, kill.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Yeah, here we go.
Jacobs running behind center. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackle made by Von Miller.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Yeah!
3rd down, here's Jones. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Finds him over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And the Lions have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10, Prescott. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. There on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Dak to the air here. McMillan on the slant. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Here we go, 46, 46.
First down, here's Dak. Hits his running back. There it is, touchdown Detroit! The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. McCarthy to throw it. They'll send it out wide to Collins. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down, Giants.
Here we go, set.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. He's off to the races. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point is up and good from slot. And the Giants push their lead to 3. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. On the return, here's Jones. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun is Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Prescott here from the gun. That's completed right side. Gets some space around midfield. Keeps it moving. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone.
Hey, 47.
Dak now from the gun. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. And again an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Jump off caught by his back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
A 37-yard attempt.
Oops, knocks it through. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. From the pocket, he's taking a shot down the left side. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. It is caught left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Chased out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Back to the air, McCarthy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Brought in by Chase near the sideline. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this. Back to throw it. He's got Jones for the completion. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Buys time, rolling right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Breaks the tackle. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. So through 3, we're still knotted up in what's been an absolute shootout. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
On the return, here's Jones.
Bayless Jones on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Wait,
Here's Dak. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Brought in by his back, it's Jacobs. Along the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
46. Yeah!
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Dak throwing again. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
Lions 38, Giants 34.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll go down here, covers up nicely after a gain of 7. Working quickly here.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. McCarthy hit. He lost the football. Oh, heads up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Making the call himself. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First and 10. It's McCarthy. Harrison secures this left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured member of the offense. That's Marvin Harrison Jr. who's being attended to. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. 72.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Too quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
He's back to throw. He's got it, complete to Collins. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on first. This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Again, he connects with Collins. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 4th quarter lead. Nico Collins with a touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants push their lead to 3. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. I take one.
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Yeah,
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions down by only 3. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go, 46.
Here he is to throw. Benson's got it. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
He scampers ahead for about 4. It's second down now.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Setting up to pass. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Forced out to his right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Here we go, Kim. Yeah! Here we go. All right, hey. Here we go, going to 50.
Back to throw. And he's brought down after a short gain.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Yeah! All right, hey. Yo!
Throwing now. Running the screen now for Jones. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets out of bounds as well. A gain of 25 yards, and the clock is stopped. A gain of 26 yards there. And it's good for a New York first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They kick the running back in motion. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. On the return, here's Jones. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Hey, Here we go. Wide in. Here we go. Going to 54. Wide in.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.